Facebook post say?
That bitch was 10.
Good? Great. Do you have any plans?
I didn't think I would ever get to play that again, and I kind of missed it. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Excited utterance here. My name is Hella. I missed that intro a bit. It was kind of fun. Although I should probably change it to have some of Nick in there, because we're focusing on Nick now, not Gypsy. That makes me happy. Yeah, Nick was in there. He was. Yeah. Great opening. Yeah, I've been told that before. I'm kind of in a bit of a silly mood now. All right. Phil Hammer is here. Woo!
Parole.
Parole. Oh, dearie me. It's already been a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's already been a day. It has.
Yeah.
And welcome, everybody, members. It's been fantastic. We have had the grand opening of Dali Hella Discord has opened. If you're a member and you have not gone in there already and said hello, well, you're missing out. Go to my community tab. If you're a member, you'll see a post there that will say, here's the link, and watch a little video as well. There's a little tutorial there if you're having any trouble. But welcome. There is a Gypsy Rose, Nick, whatever channel in there with lots of funny things like, oh, Dali needs to be here for this, but can't bring me down. I'm on a high right now. I'm living my best life. I can't take that from me. And the D is... There's a few of those in there. Okay, Dali needs to be here for that. Yes, all the fire Ds. Just cause... Oh, ping. Okay, pudding mate. You got it? You got the ping? Yes. It's working. Fantastic. Wonderful. That's what I want to hear. So all that work is worth it. Yes. Bill, slap hands. Boom. Yes, it worked. That's so cool. Really, honestly, that is just like weeks to get that to, not just that announcement thing to work, but the whole thing just to work and to have you guys come in. It's just it's a good feeling. Okay. Hello, Vodka Blood. Yeah, as someone who has used Discord like 2 times, it worked and was easy. That's fantastic, Vodka Blood. That's really great to hear. Wonderful. Because we really have gone to a lot of effort to try and make it as seamless as possible. And it's the first time I've ever done one. Don't know like about the other guys, but definitely like Lil Pill, it's not new to her. She has put a lot of work into it, and she should be here anytime soon. It's 2 hours earlier for her, so it's like 7:37 a.m. for her because she's on the other side of Australia. So hopefully she'll be here shortly. Okay, let's get into it. So what we're doing today is we are focusing on Nick Godejohn. So here's the fella, poor guy, who was really led up the garden path by Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And we have already done a stream where we went through his appellate brief, right? So he is the one who he has life without parole. Okay, so she got 10 years prison sentence with parole. So she ended up out and in society. And as we know, she has, as you call it, a little bit of a celebrity status. She has, I think it's about 16 million followers now on Instagram or TikTok or something like that.
Lord.
She has a net worth, last I looked up, was $3 million. And she's strutting her stuff on all the red carpets and things. But, and she's only been out since just after Christmas. Dali's here. Hello, waiting. Is it about to turn up? Yeah, and she's doing all these interviews, documentaries. She's got a book coming out. Hello, Dali. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi. How's it going? Hey, can you do your "Can't Bring Me Down" thing?
Can't bring me down. Living my best life. And the D is fire.
Was she gagging out at the end or what?
Had a hairball.
Right, lovely. So she managed to become a productive member of society? Not really. Basically, what she's been doing is getting on these interviews and things and pretty much just saying that, you know what, I wasn't the one who stabbed her. So there's this thing called being an accessory to murder. But in Missouri, they don't have accessory to murder. So they had to do second degree. She said that. Yeah.
Oh, so she's not an accessory to unaliving. It's just second degree unaliving.
Yeah, just that. So I'm not really a murderer, guys. I'm not really a murderer.
No,
so
that's
people should
that.
stop calling me a
is-
murderer.
She was only convicted of it.
Yeah, no. People should stop calling me a murderer. Like I'm not the one who actually did it.
It wasn't even a jury of her peers. She admitted
Accepted
to
a
it
plea deal.
and accepted the plea to it.
Yes,
Can't
she
bring
did
me
accept
down.
the plea to it.
Can't bring
She
me
second
accepted
degree
the
down.
murder.
longer.
Yeah,
Living my
she
best
is.
life.
Absolutely. Hello, Monica. Monique, sorry. Good to see you here. Welcome. Yes, so that is exactly what happened. So second degree murder,
Bless you.
guilty plea makes you
Thank you.
a murderer. Sorry, it does.
Well,
Yeah, she has said that on a few
It's
occasions
literally
now.
in the title of the thing he pled to, but okay,
It
sweetie.
is. It is indeed. Now, on to what we're going to do today. We have a few sort of slideshow videos to have a look at, and they are from a TikTok I've only just come across, and it's called Nick Godejohn Supporters. Now, this guy must have done some FOIAs because he's found some. In fact, I don't even know if they'd be FOIAs. I don't know how he's come across these photos, family photos of Nick's. So photos of him from before he was tainted by this lady called Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And also some text messages, Facebook messages, etc., between Nick and she called herself Emma Rose on Facebook at the time. So they both had some aliases going on, if we recall, and also his family. So there is that, but also I also wanted to look at importantly today. I want to go back through, remember how we looked at the appellant brief and there was some testimony from a Dr. W, right?
Mhm.
Dr. W, he was the clinical psychologist that was brought in for the post-trial investigation.
Mhm.
Dr. W was supposedly the good expert, the expert that the defense counsel for Nick Godejohn should have gotten in the first place, right? So as far as Nick's appeal is concerned, the appeal is for poor counsel, so ineffective counsel. So the appeal says that his original counsel should have gotten a clinical psychologist of the standard of this Dr. W, right? And Dr. W says that he has Asperger's syndrome to the level where he is easily manipulated and wasn't really in control of his own decision making that day when he stabby, right? But Dr. W wasn't there at the trial because his counsel was ineffective. Now, what I've done is I've found a news article which live blogs through the day of that post-trial investigation, and we actually have Dr. W's testimony. We also have testimony from family of Nick Godejohn, and we have testimony from, get this, remember Dan, the guy who Gypsy Rose met at Comic-Con? Remember the guy? Yeah, remember the guy she really wanted? Remember him? We have testimony from Dan, right? So this is all very juicy, and I think it deserves a bit of a dramatic reading, don't you think? Ooh. Oh, hey, T. How are you?
Spicy.
Good to see you. Spicy, indeed. Yes, it wasn't me, I swear. Alrighty. So I want to start from the beginning. And what have we got here? Okay. Let's just have a look at what Mr. Daly has loaded up for us. And we'll start with
There was 3 you sent.
this grid. Yes, there's 3. I'm just going to fix this up for a second.
I can't really see it, sweetie.
See what?
The
Yeah,
image.
what you're sharing is kind of small.
No, I know.
Hey, it's above it. Hey, it's cold in here, okay?
Okay, you need to go full screen, please, sir.
No, you need to make this bigger.
Okay, so here we are, and
You still need to. Okay, I'll make it bigger for you, sweetie.
okay, so what we're going to do is see this.
Speaking
We're in this mode, and this is TikTok viewing mode. So you need to go full screen on the TikTok there. Is this possible? Or not? Do you want to go back to this mode?
Yeah, that's about the best I got. Okay, so play it.
Okay. As long as
I'm spent.
as it has the sound down, please.
All the way down.
All the way
Yes.
down, and we're going to pause through. It's actually a set of images. Okay, so if you would like to just get a bit of a feel for what it is, please. All right. So basically, what we have is a set of images, right? I'm just going to bring this up a little bit more. Okay, so let's see. All right, so this comes from a TikTok that I found called Nicholas Godejohn Supporters. And this guy's been around for a long time. So I'm talking sort of 3 years ago. And some of his accounts, there's Nick Godejohn Supporters, he has a Facebook account, he has a Twitter, and I retweeted one of his tweets from 2019 just a few hours ago, but I haven't seen anything more recent. But his TikTok does seem to be working. Okay, so if you want to go back to the first screen there, please, darling. So that's the last one, I think. Sorry. Okay. My live feed is just catching up. Cool. All right, there we go. So this is some Facebook messages, I think. Oh no, it's a Facebook post, right, from Nicholas Godejohn, and it's September 25, 2014, right, and it's between him. We'll see who comments. I think I'm not going to go forward. Right. So who wants to be Nicholas Godejohn here? Who's usually Nicholas between you guys?
Sounds usually Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are just battles you have fights. Sometimes they are outside of you. Other times they are inside of you. But one thing is certain. The side want to win more. You want to win more is the one you let when there is no halfway to succeed. There is only success and failure. No such thing as halfway doing something. So in other words, you either put all your effort into something or not enough, but the prevailed one is the one that put as much passion into a situation as they can in PG.
He signs off like EB.
I knew he was retarded.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
stop.
I mean, he's no Plato, but we're getting there.
I was a shot at EB, not Nick. I'm sorry, Nick.
No, not Nick. No, but for those who don't follow the Murdoch coverage, EB is a
Ambulance chasing lawyer.
And he's an ambulance chasing lawyer. Yeah, that's funny. And he always signs off EB. EB. Anyway, I thought that's actually kind of well worded. It's really well worded, actually.
Yeah, it's not
There are
bad.
battles you have to fight sometimes. They are outside of you. Other times they are inside of you. But one thing is certain, the side you want to win more is one you let when there is no halfway to success.
Makes more
There is
sense than an
only
Eric
success.
Bland text.
It does, yeah. But it's one big long sentence. That's one problem, I think.
F for grammar.
Yes, it is. It's one big
Oh,
long sentence.
damn, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a period?
Yeah.
Pat?
It's one giant long sentence, but it's actually kind of cool. I'm
Hey,
surprised.
Pat, I'd like to buy a period.
Are we sure MPG is a male?
I don't know
It
how
is-
he identifies.
quite-
What is a male?
It is very, very yeah, it's a little bit feminine.
He's
but
emotional.
he is emotional. Oh, he is emotional. He's definitely emotional, this man. If his last name started with a C, he could have been an NPC. Yeah, well, yeah, he did end up a little bit like that. Okay, let's go to the next screen, can we, please? Okay. Who's next?
Don't stress, my son. When you're married, you fight once in a while. Charlie and I love you and Quinn very much. Mom just gets protective of her sons, but I will always be that way. Everything I decide, I put you guys first. Remember, moving is usually a stressful time, so just bear with us. It all works out in the end. Your mother is right, sweetheart. It is a stressful time, but your mom will always love you. I never like hearing fights either, but there will always be a rainbow after a storm. It will all be okay. I love, adore, and worship my darling. Keep your spirits up, baby.
Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I got a chubby.
Oh God.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, I clearly can't. But I'm glad you do. I suppose you're all the way over in Arizona, so that's fine. It's like watching a dubbed foreign film. Yeah. Okay. And who's next? Oh, Emma Rose. Okay, guys. So Emma Rose.
No, we did that one.
Yep.
Oh, you did. Okay, so Emma Rose is Gypsy, just so in case you know.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are funny. They are. They're funny. This is not their normal selves.
How do you
Just
know?
letting you know.
Burn.
All right. Do we have another page? I think
No.
there's one more. No, is that it?
My
Okay. So,
darling
oh.
sweetheart's grad pick. Little did he know a girl many states away was dreaming of a true love and Prince Charming.
Hot.
My God. Hot. Smiley face. Hot.
Give me that handy fire D, baby.
Oh, no.
And the D is
Oh, no. No, no.
fire.
Okay.
Ugh.
I think you've got another video there that's got more text on it.
Oh, yeah, it keeps going, baby.
Oh, there's more of this.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dear.
Happy 2-year anniversary, my darling King Charming. These years have been the most wonderfully romantic anyone could ever ask for. We have had our share of ups and downs. Yeah, we did. But we have become stronger and have only fallen deeper in love. Every second with you is like floating on a puffy cloud that I never want
Oh,
to come
what?
down from. You have come into my life. Yeah, I did. In the perfect moment when I needed to be reassured your intentions are honest and true. You didn't just only say it, as you have proved it time and time again. You fought through my walls. Yeah, you did. Even when I pushed you away out of fear. I wasn't worthy of you. You showed me love. True love isn't just fairy tales. You are really amazing. I love,
Love you.
adore, and worship you, my
A
wonderful, handsome King
King
Charming.
Charming. My dearest Clementine, I write to you in the times of the darkest needs. The battle of the Vermont, what did not go well for the North.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? So I mean, there's a big contrast here between their text between one another, and this is public, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this was actually like out there for the world to
Boy,
see, and
talk
like
about-
cringe.
Talk about some Dear John letter.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, imagine being like one of their friends and family having to watch this like play out.
Handsome
Well,
King Charming. Am I your King Charming, Hella?
Yeah.
No,
Mads,
and
his problem wasn't that he
Can
didn't
I
have
kiss
any
you and wake
up.
you up?
He had a
God,
lot of
no.
ups. His problem is that he couldn't finish it.
yeah,
That's his problem.
Yeah.
yeah, like you know, there's like really awful people. Like I don't go on Facebook anymore, but
Do you
then this is
ejaculate?
kind of why I stopped.
Do you
This is kind
ejaculate?
of why I'm not on Facebook anymore. It's because you have to witness people like this posturing like this,
Mhm.
right? Like people that you don't know that well, and if you do, you wish you didn't. And they post crap like this
Reach
just
around,
to sort of, just to sort of show that they're in love. Oh, look, I'm in love. Everyone, look, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Oh, and the next moment they hate that person. They block
I
them.
really wish Hella would talk like that to me, but no.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
sure you
mean.
do. Yeah. And it's just
He's playing
it's
hard to
so
get.
wrong. It's just so wrong. It's gross. And yeah, it's part of the reason I've just like turned that software or whatever it is app off. It's just so shit. Hello, Lil Pill. Check it out.
You
We have
sleepyhead.
guests. We have people in the Discord. Go look. Go look. It's so cool. And anyone who would like to join our Discord, which just opened, by the way, all you have to do is become a member of our channels, Dali or mine. So since you're on this channel right now, it's really easy. You can just go to the little join button. It's next to the cash little icon down the bottom, or go to the member tab. So could one of the mods please pop in the link to join? That would be fantastic. The other thing you could do is you can go and sub to this man here, and also if you're a member of his channel, you can get into the Discord that way. We are going to have so much awesome stuff like this stuff here inside that Discord. I'm going to be posting all of it in there for you to peruse and to chat about. And we're
Good
going
night,
to
Mads.
have watch parties and things like that in there. We're going to be watching all of the documentaries and things because why not? It's fun. See you, Matt. Good to see you, mate. Alrighty. Is that the end of that screen?
Yeah, I can go to the next one.
Sweet.
Come on, Nick. Yeah. Oh. Thanks, darling, and happy anniversary to you. Oh, thanks, darling, and happy anniversary to you too, sweetie. Heart, smiley. I love, adore, and worship you too, sweetheart. Heart, smiley, heart, smiley,
Oh
heart.
my god. Oh.
Heart.
Dear me.
I want to give this song to you because I love him like Jesus does, unconditionally.
Yeah, yeah. She's just like God. She gave her only mother for.
Oh, Lordy.
For her only forgotten peen?
Yeah, for a fire
No.
tea.
For a fire tea.
Eric
Oh,
Church
God.
loves me like Jesus does.
Yeah.
I did like the rhythm to that song, sweetheart. And you're right. We are always together with her. It is each other's side or together in physical form, like on that Ethereal plane, in which we always are open to hold each other, darling.
I like that singer's songs. I may belly dance to it sometime
Ew.
because
Doesn't
I'm
she
a
have like a
cripple.
colostomy bag? That colostomy bag's gonna be shaking and moving pretty soon, baby.
Oh, my God.
The irony.
It's so bad.
I'm a cripple, but I'm going to belly dance. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, no. What's this? Ah.
It's true, sweetheart. Heart. Love is not
Love.
finding someone to live with. It's finding someone you can't live without.
Rawr. Same thing.
That's just so wrong.
Honey, in a sense, this is true, but the true essence is living with someone you connect to on all levels, including spiritual, dear. Heart.
Heart.
But you know we can't live without each other. Heart.
You
Oh,
mean
God.
each other, darling? But yes, I do agree. Sorry for correcting you like that, but you know me already. I can't help it. I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, she's a perfectionist.
No, he is.
Oh, he is. Oh, right.
So when someone makes a mistake, I hope they make the fix to it, or I'll just do it myself. That is just how I am, honey, and you'll have to deal with that the rest of your life. Smiley, heart, warning signs.
Yeah.
Oh, this is his dad screenshotting
What?
this. His dad had access to his
Oh,
Facebook. Yeah.
yeah.
I read this in one of the posts that this TikToker put up, because in the description, that's why he was able to get it all after the fact. Interesting. Keep going. Where are we
I
up
think
to?
that's the same thing. Yeah.
Same thing there, yeah.
Oh, we finished that? Okay, sweet.
I don't mind, darling. It just makes me want to kiss and love on you.
Clip that. Then you'll want to give me plenty of kisses then, with as much of the time I am to correct you in the future, baby. Smiley heart. Let's see.
Something, baby. 3 months until I experience true love and a kiss I'll never forget. Heart.
I don't know. I think I was better at sexting when I was 20.
Oh, you think?
I should really find my old texts if I
You
can.
really would.
Oh
In fact,
God,
that would make a fantastic stream.
it
Let's
really
do
would.
that.
I don't know if I had the
Go
SD
find
card.
them.
I saved it for a long time because it had my ex's
Please.
nudes on it.
No, not that. We don't need that. We don't need that.
I didn't want to
Mm-mm.
throw it away. I mean,
No, none of that.
I wasn't
But
going
we
to
want to
share
see.
it with anyone.
No, we want to see. And you can redact her comments. Like, that's fine. That's her.
Oh no,
That's personal.
those are going to be the best part.
No, that's personal. I would like to see if you really were good at this at 20 or not, please.
This sounds like a special for Discord, is what this sounds like.
Well, I can
he-
send you some DMs later, and you let me know.
No.
Set yourself up.
No. You set yourself up.
I don't know where it went after I moved.
You're being a tease, Sal.
I know. Maybe they're on some old hard drives I can dig out. I'll take a look. We'll see what we can find.
Oh, dear me.
When was the last time I sexted?
Oh, yeah. Well, we almost lost 2 seconds. When I was 20.
No. No, there was Alexa. That was in 2020.
Alexa. You mean
2020.
Alexa?
No, not Alexa, not Amazon. No, it was a girl I met on Tinder, and she really wanted to hook up, but like I got this really bad feeling, and like the times didn't work, and we didn't hook up. And then a month later, I see on Snapchat that she's pregnant, and I'm just like, oh, thank you, God, Jesus Christ, there is a savior.
Yeah, that couldn't have been you. That hasn't. No one's worked that out yet. All right,
I didn't have
what are we up to?
Pre-nut clarity?
Yeah. Thanks, Dee. Ooh, Dee.
Thanks, dear heart.
Where are these more?
Oh, yeah, that's the same one. Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Keep going.
Yes. So this one here. Okay. Now we can just look at these photos. So this is interesting. I've never seen almost all of these before. This is brand new to me. So Nick, before he met Gypsy, I don't know who that is in the photo, but he looks at about the right age there, about the time he met her. So it couldn't have been too long before. He always looks so young, though, even with the beard. I think that might be him with his dad.
Yeah. That's where he gets the scraggly beard from.
Yeah. Oh, look at
probably
him. He
his
looks so
mom.
happy. We've seen his mum, though. His mom's blonde. Yeah.
Maybe the sister?
Look at him. He looks just so normal, though. Oh, he's got a puppy dog.
Mullet.
Not there.
That's the mom.
Yeah. That photo is funny.
Oh,
Oh, that photo. I'm sure
Looks
he
like
had
the
that on his
expert.
dating profile. The one with him out in the sun with the sunglasses on, with the hang on, keep going. Oh, okay. Now we can listen to this.
okay.
Yep. He's going to talk to us a little bit. This is kind of nice.
July 1 of the other 4 hopefully I found this one too. As I stated before, this next song is, I think the only way it's possible to get it is off the internet, honestly.
That's a good place to
as
start.
I did say in the first video, that did say the name of the actual video is called Sworn. This is the second shortest out of the 5 videos.
This reminds me of my first YouTube
The
video.
rest of the song is actually
Yeah.
since there's not many to it, since it's more of a, has more, I guess you could say more guitar
There's
and
baby bottles
drums and
behind
stuff
him.
than more than that than
What's that
singing.
behind him?
Baby bottles.
There's
Baby bottles.
right, we're gonna
Yeah, you see the nipple on the top of the bottles behind him?
Oh yeah, it is too.
good at all.
This is the only time I've ever seen him talk
For the ones
like
that will look
normally
at
about anything to do, like not to do with the case.
Listen to this one, or lyrics. Otherwise, the rest of you might as well learn them from me, since I have these lyrics done by heart. I don't know about this song when it comes to actual lyrics. Alright, well, before I get this going, I want to let you all know that Yes, they all say that people
Was
that
he gonna sing?
can be evil and all that doesn't trigger that stuff. I'm actually a very good person. As what
Now that's interesting. He's talking about
was the band
the music that he's playing.
Iron Maiden?
People think
Also
that
heavy metal band.
if you listen to it, it makes you evil.
Themselves go to church. So
But I'm actually a good
what
person.
you see doesn't necessarily mean it what you actually should believe. As I just stated, what it's actually true. All right, well, let's get this going, everyone, and after that, hopefully y'all enjoyed all 5 videos, and go and comment any of the videos if you wish to. I don't mind hearing what y'all think, and it won't bother me how you do.
That's
I'm just
interesting.
entertaining y'all, so that's what I am. That's the reason I'm doing these videos in the first place. All right, well, here we go. And just to remind you, I said I did 12 actual songs to all 5 videos. Well, this is the 12th song, just so you all are not getting confused here. And we start as of now.
That's it. Okay, can we turn that, please? Thank you. All right. So I found that really kind of fascinating because we got to actually see his mannerisms. We got to see how he speaks, how he interacts, or he tried to present himself to the camera. He's clearly, you can tell he has developmental issues there. It's not, he doesn't present confidently at all. He's struggling to sort of make eye contact. There's definitely some things going on there cognitively. So it's interesting because, like, when the psychologists at his trial, both for the defense and for the prosecution, they pretty much made out like he's just got this very mild condition. And you can see there that he's, I don't know what would happen if he were to have sort of a stressful situation, but you can see that there's something quite developmentally wrong there. So anyway, let's get into it, shall we? And we're just going to start it today because there's a fair bit. So we're going to be able to come back to it later. He's just a dorky kid. He is. He's just a dorky kid. You know.
Hey, I have a name.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. But I want to start just before that testimony. I want to have a look at this article that came out a few months earlier, and it's talking about the fact that there will be this investigation. And in Missouri, it's called post-conviction relief. And so this is from Law and Crime Network, and this article says, Nick Godejohn, convicted murderer of Dee Dee Blanchard, seeks post-conviction relief. Right, so that's what it's called. And just going to, oops, why is this happening? Oops, I'm on the wrong tab. Silly me. Okay, so Nicholas Godejohn, the man serving a life sentence for murdering his then girlfriend's mother, has filed for post-conviction relief, records viewed by Law and Crime. So hang on, I'll just take you to the date. That was January 7th, 2021. So it's a few months before this testimony I'm about to show you. So Law and Crime readers may remember the 2018 guilty verdict in the brutal stabbing death of Claudine Dee Dee Blanchard. Godejohn killed the victim at the behest of her daughter. Behest is a good word, isn't it? Daughter Gypsy Blanchard. A judge granted a 30-day extension on Tuesday for Godejohn's defense to file an amended motion. They did not immediately respond to Law and Crime requests for comment. In Missouri, this is important, in Missouri, post-conviction relief is specifically distinct from a direct appeal from the Office of the Missouri Attorney General. After the direct appeal is over, or if the defendant did not take a direct appeal, a defendant may file a motion for post-conviction relief, often referred to by its initials PCR. the defendant is limited to the claims that the trial court had no jurisdiction to convict him or her, that his or her sentence exceeds the maximum possible for the crime, or that the conviction or sentence violates the Constitution or state law. Most often, this is a proceeding where a defendant may challenge the actions of his or her attorney at trial and on direct appeal. So basically what this means, guys, is that before he filed an appeal, because the appeal came later, it came only like last year, before he filed an appeal, he applied for this thing called post-conviction relief, right? And that's why there was this testimony that happened, including this Dr. W, right? So this is going backwards before that appellant brief that we were looking at in the stream a couple of weeks ago when Andrew came on stream, Andrew Branca, when he came on stream. So basically a sentence appeal. Yes, half Irish. Yes, basically a sentence appeal. Okay, so it's just called something different in Missouri, right? So this news article is reporting the fact that he's going to have this post-conviction investigation, kind of, right? That's kind of what I've been calling it because it makes sort of more sense, but they call it post-conviction relief, right? So the Blanchard case was fraught for so many reasons. Even trial prosecutors acknowledged that Dee Dee should have been the one on trial. Well, that's kind of difficult, right? She's kind of been stabulated.
Yeah.
Gypsy said, yeah, that her mother forced her to stay wheelchair bound, making her face serious illnesses. Yeah, we know all that. Okay, we're not going to watch What's His Face, Jesse, idiot. Blanchard ended up pleading guilty, 10 years, Was Gypsy mistreated? Absolutely. Assistant prosecuting attorney Nathan Chapman said in closing arguments, is a defendant some knight that was coming in to save her? Let's be real. Yeah, right. Okay, so let's get to it. Boom. We have from KY3, the place to be. 10:14 a.m. day one, the Nicholas Godejohn appeal hearing is what.
When
they
was
call
this
it.
hearing?
Okay, so it was.
Was this from the other day? A while ago.
No.
Oh, okay.
You haven't been listening.
Sorry.
Sorry. See, of course you. It was from August 10, 2022.
Okay.
Well, that was the day it was published. It would have been about that day. So August 10, 2022. So it was about 6 months after that news story we were just reading. And it was about a year before that appellant brief that we were reading.
Okay.
Right? So therefore, here we are at the beginning of day one. So what we have is the Nicholas Godejohn appeal hearing, 10:14 a.m. Defense calls first witness Stacey Sullivan, counselor at the Waukesha County Jail. Mr. Bill Hammer, would you like to be Stacey Sullivan, the counselor?
Sure. Is this all her?
Yeah. Oh well, no. It's actually the news reporter, and she's reporting what. Yeah. But would you mind reading a bit of this for us, please?
She recalls interacting with Nicholas Godejohn at the jail at the time of his arrest in Wisconsin 2015. She says that following his booking at the jail, he was put in a mental health unit for observation. The defense counsel asks her to review evaluation records taken at the time that Godejohn was first evaluated on June 16, 2015. Sullivan reads the evaluation record for the court. It indicates that he was diagnosed as having autism and Asperger's. She screened him for his mental state upon entering jail to decide if he needs treatment from a psychiatrist or other care. Sullivan confirms that he was diagnosed with autism at the age of 15 and heard voices. The record states that Godejohn was receiving federal benefits for illness. Sullivan continues to say that Godejohn had thoughts of unaliving.
Mm-hmm.
He tells Sullivan that he's only worried about his girlfriend, Gypsy Blanchard, at the time of their arrest. Sullivan documented that he was nervous at the time of the evaluation as it was his first time in jail. She says he was never relieved to hear that he was relieved to hear about the jail process, but was more worried about how Gypsy was being treated.
Oh God.
He was tearful. Sullivan says that Godejohn was vulnerable and says that there was concern about him being around other inmates. After the initial evaluation, Sullivan continued to evaluate Godejohn 3 additional times until he was removed about a month later. Her notes indicate that the patient is asked about adjustment. He replies that he mostly does crossword puzzles and sleeps to cope. He states that he continues to worry about Gypsy. It's making him uneasy. She said that during the additional visits, Godejohn lacked emotion. He says he's better at he's coping better as time progresses. He prays, he takes care of himself, and visits with family before being moved to Missouri. Sullivan is asked about her opinion about how Godejohn is coping, and she says overall, the mental health unit was the best for him. He wasn't concerned about his charges, but more worried about Gypsy. Sullivan states that she wasn't contacted by any investigators or Godejohn's attorney. Prosecutor
Okay.
Dan... Oh, go ahead.
We just had a chat for a second. Okay, so this was when he was first. Let's just think about this. When he first got in there, she recalls interacting with Godejohn at the jail at the time of his arrest. Right. Okay. So this wasn't after he was found guilty and went to prison. This was when he was first arrested and he was at the jail, and all he could really think about was, is Gypsy okay? Is Gypsy okay? What's going on with Gypsy? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder how long that continued for. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Thank you.
Prosecutor Dan Patterson questions Stacey Sullivan. He asks her about a note on her records indicating that Godejohn does not appear to have any mental health issues or needs at the time of the initial evaluation. His speech was clear and oriented to a person, place, and time. Behavior was calm. Appearance clean. His thought process was within the normal limits. A few days later, he was evaluated again with the same findings. Some notes were made during the last visit with Sullivan. The only reason I did what I did was to be with my girlfriend, is listed multiple times on his evaluation reports. The defense asks more questions. She asks about notes indicating Godejohn's mood. Sullivan states that he is depressed. Patterson asks if all inmates say they are depressed when they go to jail. Sullivan says yes, and the witness is excused.
Well, I mean, yeah, Sullivan. Okay, so are all inmates depressed when they go to jail? It's not the happiest place to be, I wouldn't think. No, they love it here. It's a happy place. It's a place of joy and candy and rainbows. Okay, well, next we have Godejohn's uncle. So Paul Curry, defense calls Paul Curry Godejohn's uncle, Godejohn's mother's brother. Oh, Darlie,
Yes.
would you like to be Mr. Godejohn's uncle?
Yeah.
Paul
Where
Curry,
do I start?
Please. There, please.
He states that Stephanie Curry passed away in June 2021. Curry states that he lived with his sister and Godejohn when he was a baby. Defense asks if he knew there were complications with Godejohn's birth. Prosecution objects. Sustained. Defense asks if Godejohn looked normal as a child. Prosecution objects. States that Curry is not a doctor and
He's not a
seasoning.
doctor.
He's a seasoning.
Yeah,
And
what?
that seasoning, Curry.
Oh,
I'm so corny.
he's a seasoning.
I'm
He's
so
very
corny.
spicy.
Very spicy. He's a spicy doctor.
He's a spicy.
And that his appearance as a child is not relevant at the time the crime was committed. The defense attorney states that Spicy Curry's opinion is relevant and that a doctor would have asked Spicy Curry states that Godejohn was different from other kids. His thought process wasn't as developed as normal children do. He is asked about Robert Godejohn, Nicholas' father, and Stephen Spicy Curry's relationship. The prosecution argued. What?
I think it's Stephanie Curry's relationship.
The prosecution argues that the line of questioning is not relevant. The judge allows testimony of Spicy Curry's interactions with Godejohn over the years. He states that his nephew didn't know how to relate to people and lacked communication skills. Spicy Curry states that on one occasion he was bold, but didn't realize it because he lacked the ability to comprehend what was going on, like me streaming on YouTube. He further states that he witnessed Godejohn often talking to himself. He wasn't cared for or taught basic hygiene practices. Spicy Curry states that during his school, Godejohn lived with his Papa Bear. Post high school, Godejohn moved back with his Mama Bear and her hubby, Charles Goldhammer, which would be a good name for porn. That's when yeah, it's Charles Goldhammer. Let me whip out my gold hammer for you. That's when the defense asked if that's when Godejohn was assisted in filling for Social Security
Hey, Kakata, good to see you.
benefits. Spicy Curry states that as Godejohn got older and moved back with his Mama Bear, he was mostly on the internet and often argued with his step Papa Bear over content he was viewing online, probably my channel, implying that it was explicit in nature.
That'd be your channel.
Yeah.
That'd be your channel. Sub to Dali, by the way. Big sub to Dali, by the way. Hang on. Whilst you're reading, I'll put the link in chat.
The prosecutor objects. Testimony continues. Spicy Curry states that he visited Godejohn while in jail in Wisconsin. He describes Godejohn's behavior as confused, unsure of what was happening, and that he was worried. The defense asked if Spicy Curry was contacted by anybody prior to Godejohn's murder trial. He says, no! Spicy, it's okay, Junior. Don't worry. I'm not mad. Just reading. It's okay, sweetie bear. I love you, kitty.
Sweetie bear.
But I scared my cat.
I know. It's just weird.
Spicy Curry states that if asked, he would have testified to the same information during the trial. He says, yes. The prosecution doesn't have any questions for Spicy Curry. The witness is dismissed. 11:20 a.m. Court in recess. 11:36 defense calls Amber Morris, Godejohn's first cousin. Her mother was Godejohn's mother's sister.
You're on fire. Please keep going.
She says that she spent a lot of time with Godejohn between the ages of 8-13. Often spent time at the home Godejohn shared with his mother. Morris states that the children were often left alone while women went out, as they do. She testifies that Godejohn was not able to use the stove to cook meals, but she was. She is 2 months older than Godejohn. Maurice
Interesting.
says that she feels that Godejohn's mother ignored him, shunned him, and often left him at home alone. She states that he wasn't taught proper hygiene and he wasn't cared for by his mama bear. He was often dirty and neglected by his mama bear.
Oh my God.
Maurice states that Godejohn spent a lot of time alone and that his mama bear wanted him to stay in his room.
What?
As they got older, she states that Godejohn didn't develop proper social skills like me. They went to middle school together. She states that he was awkward around other children. Wait, are they talking about me as a child or someone else? Maurice states that she didn't believe that he got proper nutrition. She states that Godejohn was in a special education class during his time in middle school. He was with other kids who had disabilities. His homework was of elementary school level versus her homework that was age appropriate. Maurice was asked if she and Godejohn talked about his condition. She says he confided in her that he wanted to be accepted by other kids their age and communicate better. She states that she was maturing and that he was regressing as they entered their teen years.
That's
Maurice
sad.
says that Godejohn wished that he was different, that he could be more of a normal teenager, social with friends. She states that she didn't see Godejohn very much after he moved in with his papa bear as they started high school. Maurice says she and Godejohn talked about his relationship with girls. She says Godejohn changed after moving in with his papa bear. He spent more time online, visiting the porn tubes.
No, it doesn't say that.
No, it does not. Maurice states that Godejohn was nervous around girls and awkward, like I am around Hella. She states that he did. She states that he
Not wrong.
She states that he did have a girlfriend at one time, but never met her. Oh, I had a girlfriend I met on Halo 2.
Jesus.
I almost met her too. One
Are
time.
you sure it was a girl?
Oh yeah, I almost met her. The last fate intervened. That he was on the phone with her all the time. He was infatuated with her. Maurice states that she was not contacted by anyone prior to Godejohn's trial, but that she would have testified to the same information if asked. The prosecution doesn't have any questions. 11:55 a.m. Court in recess. 1:03 p.m. Defense attorney calls Dr. Wally Wasserman, pediatric.
Okay, this is Wally Wasserman. So this is the guy, right? This is the one that kept getting referred to in the appellate brief, right? So basically what happened was we got to the appellate brief in the not last stream, but the stream before. And when we had Andrew Branca on, he talked about the fact that basically if Nick wants to try and have to go forth with the appeal based on ineffective counsel, it's not that likely to be successful, because if everyone wants to have their day in court again based on the fact that their lawyer didn't do a great job, right? But their expert that they put forth was accepted as an expert by the court at the time. So what happens is you put your experts forth and you say to the court, hey, I would like this expert to be recognized as an expert by the court. And the court says, okay, well, you put their CV forward, they've got all this experience. You want them? Okay, sure, you can have them. And then you come back later and say, well, I'm not happy with that expert. I would rather this expert. Well, your day in court's kind of done. But regardless, this is the expert that they would have preferred. And we're interested to see what this expert says because he's got more qualifications and spent more time with Nick. So we're going to do that on the next stream, guys. So stay tuned. I'm about to just set up the redirect to my friend, which is Miss Flux. Hang on, let me just see. Yep, there she is. Save. Lovely. Okay, and I'd like to thank everybody for being here today, especially my two co-hosts. I have the lovely, lovely Wilhelma, and I just have to, you brought it today, Dali.
Thank you.
Dali, you just brought it. My goodness, like sometimes you just bring it out of nowhere.
Sometimes I pull it out of my ass.
Sometimes you do. That was crazy. You did so great today. Wasn't he fantastic? Goodness me. Hang on. There we go. Wow. All right. And good to see some new people here. Hey, Christy. And hey, is it Cicada? Is that how you say that?
Cicada.
Lovely. Great to see you. I'm pleased you enjoyed that. And hey, T, it's always so great to have you here. Good to have you back. Please subscribe, like the stream. There'll be more of this. We are focusing on Nick now. We're tired of Gypsy. Gypsy can go, right?
Yeah.
I've had enough of all that garbage.
I think it's Ryan who's going.
Yeah, we've just had enough of her. So, yeah, stick around. We're going to do some more Nick streams. They'll be around this time, so 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Not going to do it every night. We were doing it every night for a while. No. Ain't got no time for that. We'll do it maybe once, twice a week, something like that. But we're just going to look at Nick and go through this testimony and bring up a few videos and things, show you some more text and things like that. It'll be fun. So yeah, stick around, subscribe. If you're a member, get yourself onto the Discord. There is a community post up right now. If you're a member, you'll be able to see the link to the Discord and get yourself in. That'll be heaps of fun. Subscribe to Mr. Dali Talk here. And subscribe to Mr. Wilhelmer here. And I'd like to say thank you to everybody. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone in chat. Thank you to my two co-hosts. It's been a huge, huge day. And I'd like to give you all big kisses and fire D's. And when you get over to my friend Miss Flux's chat, can you say hello Raid or EU Raid, whichever you like. It doesn't matter.
Mr. and Mrs. Sex. No,
not Mr. and Mrs. Sex. Not Mr. and Mrs. Sex.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, Mr. and Mrs. Sex. No. No, it's never happening again. Bye, everybody.